Thank you for coming today. I'm so pleased to see that many of you have already started to easily move into the next phase of your healing journey. You no longer resist the changes that are now being presented to you on your path. A certain amount of trust and faith has been accomplished, and many of you are now moving freely into the flow without feeling like it once was. What once felt scary is now feeling like a newfound trust and faith as you're being led into this next phase of your soul's travel. Here within the third dimension, old patterns of resistance are falling away rapidly, and you are truly enjoying the feeling of your newfound liberation. You no longer feel the heavy hand of restriction around you, and as you realize that you are a creator within my divine energy, you feel more in control than ever. It's funny, when you learn in all of your humanness to let go, the mere freedom that you will experience in your life is beautiful, and you are unstoppable. When you get into the flow without fear, trying to control anything around you, the path becomes easier when you walk. Just like stepping into a river and walking with it and not against the water's current, you will begin to feel the current carrying you when you surrender your will to mine. You will finally have found faith and where you are being led, and then experience a joy that words cannot describe. Everyone on the planet is being given a choice in how to navigate and create from a higher frequency or to stay in a lower vibration. That lower vibration keeps you heavily anchored in fear and worry and stops the ebb and flow, which becomes uncomfortable and filled with fear and trepidation of what's coming next. As you release these old habitual ways of thinking and doing, you will see everything align so beautifully right before your eyes. Having trust and faith, all while moving into this new way, will bring you many blessings. All of the right people, places, and synchronicities will line up for you perfectly. This is truly divine magic, or what some would call a miracle. Miracles are reoccurring around all of you each day and every day. Every day is a miracle that you have risen, and that you have eyes to see the beauty that surrounds you. You have ears to hear my words, and a beating heart filled with courage to help you move without fear. Every plant, tree, animal, and person is a beautiful miracle filled with my light, no matter what frequency or vibration they choose to exist in. Here is the beauty of it all. You have a choice. Each day, you can choose to become a newer, better version of yourself. You choose who you're becoming, or you can choose to stay exactly where you are. You may recreate yourself anew. These are all choices given to you as a gift from me, your creator. This gift is the gift of free will. I will call you and you can answer or choose not to. No matter what you choose, I will sit patiently waiting for all of you to return to love. There will be so much more to come. Just as an elastic band can be stretched and molded with great tension, when you release the tension, it flies. Remember to let go and fly. So now we'll move into the tarot portion of the reading for the collective today. Please remember to take what resonates and just allow the rest to pass by gently, as it may be meant for someone else. So the very first thing in the opening of this spread, I see the past and what brought the collective to where they are right now. It shows that some of you in the past had to deal with people that were possibly difficult. They were stuck in their ways. They could dig in their heels if they didn't get their own way. And I see here you taking your personal power back and just trying to balance things out after dealing with people that were inflexible or just wanting to see one side of things. Obviously, there's two sides to everything, and maybe this particular person or people, whoever this was for, was very rigid in their thinking and wasn't allowing anything to flow as far as opening to their minds to another person's perspective. What I see in the present for the collective is a lot of you are trying to balance out your money and finances. Some may be feeling stuck in the area of abundance, and some may be coming out of a time of thinking poorly and starting to create something new for yourselves. So I see some of the collective working very hard to get out of this lack mindset. And in the back of your unconscious mind, so this isn't seen as an outward manifestation, but it is something important to pay attention to, because we do create with our thoughts, whether that's consciously or unconsciously. I see some of you feeling like you're not working fully with your intuition or seeing things clearly. but wanting to come back into your power when it comes to your intuitive knowing, and really balance things out and dig in as far as rooting yourself into that new foundation. What's coming into importance, some of you are coming out of collaborations or different difficulties with others, but I see you transmuting and alchemizing those situations, all with a positive end in view. There's a perfect blending of your spirituality with earthly life, and this is being done a little more easily than in the past. And what helps you or blocks you right now is going through some type of a rebirth, really kind of reminiscing about some times in the past, and really going within and searching for guidance from spirit, trying to keep to yourself while you're looking for those intuitive downloads. Now, how the near future is evolving, I see a lot of you feeling like there's things that you would like to manifest into your world and haven't been able to, but you're starting to see new clarity with that. And coming out of a time of just rest and meditation, and starting into taking some more action into your life to bring forth the things that you really truly desire. And so for some, there might be some people around you that are trying to dim your light. Spirit's giving caution that if there is somebody trying to offer perhaps business partnerships of any kind of collaboration at this time, it doesn't look favorable. It looks like somebody else wants to, like I said, dim your light. Perhaps they'll take some of your ideas and run with them eventually. So just be cautious there. And of course, this isn't for everybody. And for the outcome, I see a new spark with prosperity, really building, going within and building your inner strength. I also see the Two of Cups, so for some of you, it could be a healthy, happy, new love relationship, spark in a new relationship. And for some of the collective, it could just signify going within yourself, learning to love yourself more, and learning how to balance things out once again. I see you letting go of some really heavy sadness from the past, working on realizing your wishes, and maybe perhaps that you weren't able to bring in the past to fruition. But I see you rising up as a phoenix out of your ashes and beginning anew. So it's a whole new start. And I did pull a message card here for a wish card. And for the wish for the collective is to move back into your intuitive, more feminine energy, taking charge of your life and the future that you choose for yourself. And although I don't see that as manifest just yet, Spirit says if you continue to work on your inner self, I see that coming to fruition just down the road. Now we'll move into some message cards. The first message comes from the Magical Fairies, and it's a card of assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and say yes only if you really want to. One reason the fairies are so happy is because they're assertive with each other. This trait is very different from aggression, which denies the rights of others. Assertiveness, in contrast, honors everyone's rights, including your own. Assertive people are easy to get along with because you always know where you stand with them. Your current situation calls for you to be assertive. Speak your truth with love and let go of unhealthy communication habits. Additional meanings for this card. Read books or take classes on assertiveness. Don't do anything out of guilt or obligation. Be a good role model for others by practicing this trait. Say no to this request. Be true to yourself and your values. The next message comes from the Ascended Masters, and it's the card of crystals. This card comes to you as a sign that you'd benefit from working with crystals. Epona is a fairy queen who knows the value of connecting with the spirit of nature. You can find or purchase crystals at metaphysical bookstores, spas, and gem shows. Hold each crystal to know whether it feels right. You can carry crystals throughout the day for healing, protection, and increased intuition. You can also add crystals to your bath water or place them in your bedroom, on your nightstand, or beneath your bed to connect on an even deeper level with these remarkable gems. Additional meanings for this card. Crystal children are involved in the answer to your question. Your life's purpose involves working with crystals. You have a connection to the elemental realm such as fairies and crystals. And since Epona is a patroness of horses, this may signify a message about a horse or horses. The next message comes from Healing with the Angels, and it's a card of celebration. Good news. Cause for celebration is here, and it's time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The angels want you to know that this is a light-filled time in your life. You've been working towards making changes, and your intentions have now manifested into form. This is a time for you to fill your heart with a warm feeling of gratitude, and the angels ask you through this card to hold strong in this gratitude. You are like a gardener who plants seeds and nurtures them because she has faith that her labors will yield new growth. Keep watering and tending to your seeds, and you'll soon see the sprouting through the surface. The angels are your co-gardeners who will help you tend to your crops. The next message comes from Archangel Michael, and it says, "This is your life's purpose." Archangel Michael has heard your prayers, and he's guiding you in the direction in which you were born to go. You already have ideas about a career that would bring you joy, excitement, and opportunities, as well as financial security. And these thoughts are indicators of your divine purpose. You are meant to be engaged in work that brings you and others happiness. This card is validation that the career you're dreaming about is your life's purpose. The universe will support and open doors for you and move forward confidently. Possible and specific meanings. Your current situation offers clues about the next step to take on your path. Follow your true feelings. The angels are watching over your business and finances. And there's a prayer that comes with this, and it says, "Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. Thank you very much. Amen." And we have some more cards here. Now the first message card says, "Flame of Courage." Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery and mist shadows. Fear not. Don't be afraid of hardships. Confront the challenges with courage, for they are stepping stones to growth and wisdom. The next card says, "Stand strong with defense. Defense is your shield. Find your strength and preservation, guarding what matters the most." Shield of Resilience. Employ the shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength. Love and Career. Act with clarity. Focus your intentions. Navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. The next card says, "Learning Secrets." Stay open-minded and receptive as you uncover hidden truths and embrace the lessons that they offer. Next one is "Honor Your Worth." Recognize your value and stand proudly in your truth, knowing that self-love is the foundation for all other relationships. Trust yourself. Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters to open and receive and invite abundance with open arms. Embrace the blessings waiting to flow into your life. And that's the last message of the cards for today. So if these messages have resonated, I ask that you come back to visit on Sundays and Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. for the next collective readings. I also have started a new series called The Cosmic Giggles, which is the lighter side of your spiritual journey with God. And I'd also like to ask if you'd be kind enough to share, like, or subscribe to these videos so that they can be put out into the world to help many others. Until then, thanks again for being here. Follow gently, and together we will rise.